What's going on, guys? Alex here and welcome to Monster Motors. So today we are back in the unit. We've got the Clio and it's going to be a fun day. We're starting off with fitting the roll cage in the back, which the boys are kindly bringing round. So we've got a nice little roll cage to try and get in there, and we've also got the K-brace to fit across the back there and down in there. So I think we're just going to have to try and work out how to get it in. Probably be a case of front seats out, slide it in, and then drill through the body and all that good stuff. So got Sam and Lewis today, and hopefully it's going to be straightforward. And then we're going to do a spoiler as well, most probably, because that should be quite easy. But yeah, let's just set up the usual time lapse and crack on. Right, so the car's back outside because we've gone to take the seats out, and as you can see, Sam's underneath with his dugger. The bolts are all actually underneath, so you don't get what they've done on these baguettes, but in the seats here, there you go. So see, they just go through the floor, bolted in from the underside. So outside, jack up stands, because my ramp, if we jacked it up on the ramp, all the bolts are going to be like in here, so we couldn't get to it. So car's outside, up in the air, get the bolts out, so we can get the seats out, get the car back inside because it's raining, and hopefully we can get the roll cage in. So a bit of a long process, but slowly getting there. So we get the car back inside and try and get this cage in.
A few moments later.
So we finally managed to actually get the seats out. These clips are an actual nightmare on the underside. So the seats are out. I think the carpet's actually in two pieces, so I can remove the rear carpet for all that weight saving goals. But yeah, so hopefully now we can slide the roll cage in, offer it up, and see where we have to fit it and all that good stuff. So yeah, Sam's over there getting us high by painting the plates that go on the underside and in the wheel arch. So yeah, that's all kind of long, just so that way they don't rust. But yeah, it's taken a while, but it's the problem of having a French car. So let's go. What are you doing, guys? You do know that's back to front, right? Yeah, that's right. Take it out and spin it round. No, don't go in from the other side. It's still back to front. What are you doing? It's never going to fit. Like, can't you clearly tell that it's backwards? Just take it out and start again. So, as you've just seen, we can't get the roll cage in with the steering wheel still in the way. So, I was going to do a steering wheel another time, but seeing as we have to take the steering wheel off to get the roll cage in, might as well just change the steering wheel at the same time. So, there's a few screws underneath. Then behind here there's just a couple of poppers to pop the airbag off. Then it should just be bolt in the middle, steering wheel off, and then we can try and put the roll cage back in. And then once that's in and happy, we'll put the new OMP steering wheel in. So again, let's continue struggling and we'll eventually get there. Hopefully the next time it won't be a fail. What are you doing, you morons? Didn't you hear me? I said it was backwards. It's never going to fit. Take it out and listen to Sam. He was right. Don't tell him we told you this, but he was right. This better be going in the right way. There we go. That's more like it. Can't you see it's just going in properly now? Why didn't you just do this to begin with? Bunch of morons. So we finally managed to actually get the roll cage in. It's not in position at the moment, but we've marked off all the holes to drill. So as you probably saw, me and Lewis were kind of putting it in back to front maybe, but it's in the right way around now. So just taking the wheels off, going to send some holes in the bodywork, give them a quick lick of paint so they don't rust, and then hopefully we can get this in. Steering wheel is off. We didn't actually need to take this off if we were putting it in the right way around, but that's not the point. But yeah, we got the new steering wheel around here, the Sabelt one. So this is going to be good. And taken all the seat belts out because we couldn't get the roll cage in with the seat belts in.
More reason to buy a harness.
Exactly. Buckets and harnesses coming soon. But yeah, so let's drill some holes, get this thing in, and just finish it. So the holes are all drilled, offering it up to place. Sam's putting the bolts back into the rear footwell, the rear wheel well ones, and we're going to be able to bolt those ones in. These floor ones we can't put in just yet because obviously we're on the ramp, but once the rear wheels are back on, we can then put the car on the rims so the car's up in the air, and we can access these lower bolts. But slowly coming together. It's been a bit of a long one, but that was due to a couple of issues we bumped into. So like I said, the seat belts we've removed because the mechanism sat there and the top sat up there, and it just doesn't fit with the roll cage. But because I'm wanting buckets and harnesses in here anyway, it's not a major issue. So what I'll do is, for the time being, I'm just going to probably buy the harnesses, fit them up to the standard seats, which are a massive no-no. But because I'm not really going to be using the car, I'm going to be using the van anyway, as the S15's gone. It's literally just going to be sat on my driveway for a bit, so it gives me plenty of time to find some buckets and fit them and get it all done properly. But at least that way, if I've got harnesses in, it's sort of like road legal, because I can't really drive around with no seatbelt on, as we all know that is very illegal. So we'll get all that sorted, and yeah, so let's bolt these in and then get the wheels back on and carry on with the rest of it. But we're nearly there. Once the roll cage is fully fitted, we're then gonna do the steering wheel and the K-brace. The K-brace is so easy. It's literally just undo these bolts, slide it on, do the 2 bolts there, then bolt it into the holes that are in the chassis already, and that's it. Literally like 5-minute install, if that. So hopefully that's a lot more straightforward than the roll cage, but it's starting to look awesome. It's just nice seeing that big bit of yellow in there. So let's crack on and get this done. Right, so we've managed to bolt in these rear wheel well ones. So we've used the original 2 bolts up top, but at the bottom I actually used one of the seatbelt bolts, as it's the right size, as we needed a bit of a longer bolt to actually go through and pull this bracket in. But now we're just going to chop this off so that obviously it doesn't cause any issues with the tyre. So you can see it. But here we needed a lot longer bolt down there to thread into there, but that's the back pretty much done. So it's starting to come along quite nicely. So Sam's now just going to angle grind them off. Then I think we can put the wheels back on, drop the car, do these ones, and then that's the roll cage completely installed, I think. So it's gone on a lot longer than anticipated, but that sounds about right for us doing stuff to the car. So up next, once the roll cage is all done, I'm going to do the K-braces. I need the car on the floor because I need to take these out, and I don't really want to do it up in the air where the suspension is just going to completely drop. And then we will finish up the steering wheel, and that's pretty much it, I think. Nice productive day as always. Right, roll cage is now all fully bolted in, nice and tight. Happy days. So what's left now is seats in and steering wheel, but before we do all that, we're going to be fitting the Bath Motorsport K-brace, which we got through CUK, so their links down in the description. They always help us out loads in all our builds. So this literally, remove these bolts here like Lewis is doing over there, and then they bolt in there and there.
Yeah, I need a Ellington for the top though.
Oh, what is it, spinning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would probably help. But yeah, so it's literally just those 2 bolts hold it up there, then the 2 bolts that are already in there bolt down here, and that's the K-brace sorted. So the reason why I got this as well as the roll cage is, as you can see, a roll cage doesn't actually bolt to the strut top, so adding this in gives it that rear structural rigidity, so it's just win-win, and it'll just look nice with the cage as well. We'll get that fitted in, and then we're going to put the steering wheel in, or the seats, one or the other. Either way, it all has to be done. So we'll chuck the car all back together, and hopefully next clip will be the car all back together, unless we've seriously messed up. But here we go, they're putting that in there, sorted.
Just gotta line them up at the bottom, mate.
And then yeah, they're just going to line them up. I don't know where this might be able to use them actually. Find a use for the 2 bolts missing from there. Will it fit? She fits. So happy days. Yellow, just yellow everywhere. Alright, so fast forward a bit. Seats are back in, steering wheel's in, buttons are working. So we've got the Sabelt steering wheel, the Volantec carbon fibre paddle with so top yellow ones are the horns, and that's cruise control and limiter. So it's all cool. It's all come back together quite nicely, and obviously in the back we've got juicy roll cage and key brace that you've seen. So it's all back in. So like I said, the seat belts can't go back in, which is a shame, but I'm just gonna leave the car at home until I can get the harnesses and the bucket seats in, at which point we will do this all over again, take these out for the last time and fit it all up. So we've got the bar at the back on the roll cage for the harnesses. I just need to work out where to actually tie them down to. So I know some harnesses you can literally just wrap around that and that's it. Others go across there and then down, so don't know if I might bolt them into there, but we'll see. We've got plenty of time for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a bit longer than we expected, but when is anything we ever do straightforward? So hope you've enjoyed, and enjoy the bloopers of me and Lewis trying to fit the roll cage backwards. So I'm sure that's going to become a meme that we won't forget. But if you have enjoyed, guys, make sure to drop the video a like and subscribe, as there will be plenty more videos coming with the Clio, and I can't wait to get it out on track, as there will be loads of videos of actually using the car for what we're building it for. So apart from that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.